Good luck.
Good luck.
3, 2,
I do have my track record. We're good.
go.
Whee! Let's go ahead and get this out of the way now. While we can. Bro! 55.9% of the people that watch these videos are subscribed, which means the others are not. Trying to get to 100% subscribed rate. It's the YouTube 100% speedrun that I've been working on for the past couple of years. We're getting close. If we get to 100%, we're guaranteed a world record.
I mean, it looks amazing.
Thank you. Getting numbers.
Weirdly sultry. It's what's his name?
I have the perfect spot.
The voice actor.
Holy waters.
Nice.
Oh yeah, mouse. I don't know if I've ever told you about this, but in the prologue fight, there's a spot where you can stand as Richter,
Yes.
where you can despawn the holy water fast enough so that you only whip once.
This
and
is
you
casual
spawn another
versus Talik.
one.
Yes.
That might be optimal. I don't know if that
I
would
think
be
I was on the
viable
call
anywhere
where
else
you
in the game.
discovered that.
Oh, really?
That was you found that out like sometime last year, right?
Yeah, long time ago.
Wait, you're saying in the
Yeah.
prologue you can throw a holy water, whip, and then throw another holy water with just one?
Yes,
Yeah.
depending on where you stand. 'Cause it
That
despawns often.
could be very useful information for sub 7.
You throw it near the edge of the screen, right?
I mean, closer to the edge, yeah. So that the flame just ends up walking itself off.
Yeah, I've been passively, since I've been making this Clock Rush video, been looking back into sub 7 stuff. Still not much better,
It
but
always looked about as good on paper, but the problem is once they're playing, you're like, yeah, fuck that.
yeah, exactly.
Because it's not like we aren't trying to go fast.
It really is just going to come down to, like, if there was just one more, like, 5-second time save or
Yes.
something like
Yeah,
that,
That's it.
that's all it takes. So I was just
I agree.
trying to look at everything.
But like,
Like, for
the
example,
biggest time save is
death skip. Funny.
death skip,
Yeah.
spell skip, but
That shit's fucking
even
whack.
that's not enough.
Yeah. I was looking at Death Squall's sub 7 theory tasks, and there's a lot of stuff that's definitely outdated in it, but a lot of stuff that
It's
is
not. It's super unrealistic though.
yeah, the
for
movement
theory test.
yeah, the movement is incredibly tight. Like, I think it wastes 1 frame per jump and is backdashing
Yeah.
pretty unrealistically.
Are you in a hurry to kill the category?
No, I was just looking into it. But also, yeah, why not? I mean, who's gonna stop me?
Oh yeah, Mouse, I just made an amazing bean soup. Just plant
What kind of
shit,
beans?
really solid. Red and white.
Oh, nice.
I had some fresh red peppers. Nothing too fancy. Some pickled, what's it called, peppers, hot peppers,
Nice.
and one fresh one right off our garden.
I think it's gonna rain today.
I always like
Blondie.
making these super umami bomb soups.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever made a soup from scratch. I really should try.
Really? What the fuck?
That's actually surprising coming from you.
It's really good.
Yeah, I don't know. I make a lot of stuff, but soups never occurred to me.
You
People-
should look into, you know what's something I would probably really like? It's a Russian soup called borscht. It's primarily, it like originated from like the poor folk. And it's primarily, almost always, only vegan ingredients. I think it might be always, but I'm not sure.
People are asking when's the Talent cooking stream.
Dude, that might happen someday.
I should do, now that I have like an actual kitchen, I would love to do another cooking stream.
Yeah, those are always fun.
I would watch that.
Yeah, I could do that.
Oof.
What do I make though?
This seed is whack, bro. Yeah,
like
Bulgaria.
that.
Brunch was a challenge because like
Ooh, dark armor.
I just
though.
had so many things going at once. The potatoes, the eggs, the French toast, the bacon.
Yeah, what was the thing that looks like bacon? What the fuck is that?
That's called Hooray Bacon. That
Oh, it's some product.
It comes in a package that looks just like bacon. The problem with it is like the texture is totally there, but the taste is not there.
I mean, double
just
the
use,
salt.
like- Yeah, I could have added some salt to it. That probably would have helped. But they went like they doubled down on like the smoke flavor.
Oh, I hate that.
all-
Yeah.
That's all they used for the flavor was that smoky flavor.
Yeah.
It kind of sucked. But Light Life Bacon has the opposite.
Oh my-
Like, the texture isn't really there, but the taste is like 100 emoji.
Interesting. Are you okay there, DV?
I'm fine. No, we're good. We're chilling.
Reminder, you're the best player, right?
I am, yes, of course.
Second best player. To Flea Man.
Well, that's fair, yeah. Flayman was there first. The OG. Honestly, the Alchemy Lab skeleton, the first one, that guy's really good at the game.
Yeah.
No way.
The-
The guy on the lower platform?
Dude,
the one before
MLG
the red
skeleton.
skeleton, the MLG skeleton before.
Oh yeah, okay, that guy.
Yeah, that guy's insane.
I hate that guy, yeah.
He's
Especially if you jump
He's a fucking...
to grab the item and nothing's there and you jump over too early to the right, he's gonna fuck you up. 'Cause
Yeah,
he
he
throws a
jumps.
bone and then jumps after it.
yeah. The option coverage is insane. What am I doing? I'm being so bad at
He
the game right now.
zones.
Sorry, ASD. I mean, I tried messaging you. I pinged the pager. Oh, you finished cooking? You know what? Better for you. Fuck this game. Food is better.
Yeah.
Fair.
need
You know
some
what the
time
worst
to
thing about
digest.
good veggie soup is? It's like super healthy, but then the thing that it goes with the most is like the most cheap, fucking disgusting, unhealthy white bread.
Oh yeah. That's the best part, man. Just the
Yeah.
plain old white bread that goes with the soup. Yeah, I gotta make some soup. You know what? That'll be a good cooking stream. Mouse learns how to make soup.
Yeah, totally. You know,
stock
funny
pot.
enough, as I talked about borscht, you know who has a really good stream of them making, I think that or something similar? Sasha Grey.
Diagon. Oh. Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting.
What the I hate my life. The seed is punishing me. The game is punishing me, actually, for putting on this tournament. Really? Holy shit, dude.
Damn, man. Dragonblitz is gonna be forcibly ejected from Evo after this.
I mean... Oh my god.
First Flea Man.
No! Oh my god, okay.
My stats are
Wash.
so fucked up. I'm probably like a minute and a half behind just from my stats alone.
Damn. Oh, I'm stupid, no wonder. God, I'm such a dumb idiot.
Why don't I have Alex stream up right now?
Oh no. I have a very bad feeling about this.
Hey, 89. Man, it sounds kind of crazy to think that I was born in 89. What the fuck? I'm fucking old.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's not as old as
I'm
I.
even older.
Yeah, I was about to say that's not as old as I thought for some reason. Why? I thought you were like 10 years older than me, for some reason.
Damn.
Maybe it's because you act like you are.
Really?
I don't know, dude. Every time you bring
think I
up,
do.
every time you bring up any form of media, it's like you haven't. What? You haven't experienced.
Well, okay, that's also because we're a little bit behind in general in
Oh,
Eastern
true.
Europe.
That makes sense. Now that makes a lot of sense,
Like,
actually. Yeah, everything takes a while to get there.
Especially when it comes to like consoles and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It like we caught up, but it was really awkward compared to the timing how the things actually came out. Like we got NES in a few years after that, Genesis.
Makes sense. Okay, yeah.
But
Sorry,
it
my
really
American is
wasn't
showing.
How they actually came out.
Yeah, sorry, my American is showing.
No, that's completely fair.
You can't convince me any other part of the world actually exists. It's a conspiracy. Because if the world is flat, the other countries would just fall off, obviously. So, they can't exist. Checkmate, atheists. Talks from Bulgaria. To answer your question. Oh, fuck.
I'm interested.
Thank you.
Oh, come on. I hate when this happens.
Thank you.
I'm interested in this.
Someone in DB's chat asked where Talik is from. So DB's from Orlando and Talik is from Miami.
Yeah, we got everything a little bit too late.
Yeah. It's a completely different world over there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Until recently, I thought Miami was an island.
Farewell for now.
I mean,
That's a little bit of ignorance on my end.
no, yeah. I wouldn't. It's very close to the shore, and there's tons of islands off the
It's like
shore.
every show you see, it's like water and stuff.
Yeah,
So I guess I assumed it's an island for some reason.
There's a lot of I don't know. I mean, Florida is a peninsula, so it's close enough. You're like 3/4 of the way there.
You know what a peninsula is called in a lot of other languages?
No.
Semi-island.
Semi. Well, you know what? Straight to the point.
Makes sense.
SD says, show your redneck side. I mean, I talk like one, we established that.
Yeah, we already know this.
Funnily enough.
Are you proud to be an American? How proud to be an American are you?
Shit. But yeah, funnily enough, Miami and Orlando are the least rednecky parts of Florida. Everywhere else, though, I mean, good luck.
Yeah. I remember when people think like California is this like leftist haven, but honestly, outside of San Francisco and Los Angeles, it's the deep south.
I mean, that's because like every super populated city is very left.
Yeah.
Hold on. Stop what you're saying. Days? You said Tampa is all right? First of all, that's a lie. And you know it. we all know. Don't, just stop yourself right there.
Man, I really fucked this up, didn't I, ASD? Oh.
Playing the randomizer?
Yeah, I stopped paying
I'm
attention.
sorry. At least where I live, it's all right, shrug. I mean, that's fair. You can find decent parts of Tampa. That's fine. Every time I've ever visited, it's like the worst parts of Orlando multiplied by like a lot. Daytona. Don't get me started on Daytona. Can we stop talking about my home state that is full of disappointment? Dude, I can't believe CEO moved to Daytona. I feel bad for anybody that went. Jabali knew what he was doing too. Torturing these poor people. Do you like NASCAR? I feel like I'm being. What's the word?
Fairly judged.
Typecast was the word I was looking for, but close. They're synonyms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Jesus. I like the part where they turn left. It's classic. Yes, they do be turning left though, so actually, now that I think about it, it's pretty dope.
Chevy tuned up like a NASCAR pit stop.
This seat is weird.
Yeah.
Really? I hate this game. Yo, what's up, Bobby? They sent you the clip? Yeah. Dude, I said right afterwards, me versus that Richter felt like me playing you in Guilty Gear.
Oh, did you get Endurance Richter again?
Yeah, and the randomized name was Bobby.
Nice.
So it was very... It felt too real. Come on. Really? Oh, don't... Whatever, that's fine.
I don't know how I recover from this. This is so bad.
I don't see a world where... Well, maybe autopiloting. There's like one thing, I guess, that could have happened, but... I don't know. I'm also not paying a ton of attention anyways. I read casual seed and my brain turned off. And to be fair, I feel like turning your brain off is actually kind of good for casual seeds sometimes. I mean, best case scenario, you forget to do a check and it didn't matter anyways.
Wait, I'm stupid. Wow, Oh, this is super over. I actually didn't realize this.
Oh no.
Okay. Well... Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this is GG, actually. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna keep playing.
You never know. I could have also...
No, I know. Oh, I know.
Okay, never mind.
It's really bad.
Talic delete, save file, uninstalled BizHawk. And he's like, oh, how did that happen? Well, I guess it's
I'm
over.
gonna do that every single day.
Talic wakes up in the morning and recreates his clear file.
I will say, this game is much better with a clear file. I can't imagine playing through the vanilla game without a clear file. It's so boring.
I mean, Coliseum fight.
Eh.
On new game, please. Impossible.
Is this the honest gaming prophecy that we've been waiting for? One of the ROM hackers in the Discord is going to listen to that and be like, oh, you're right, let's just start the AI immediately during the cutscene.
I'm pretty sure they tried to do that.
Yeah, that doesn't
I mean,
surprise me.
considering like Fumi wants to remove the ledge behind Galamoth and make him unstunnable.
Oh my god.
Alright, that's fair.
We should have nuked that
Emergent
channel
gameplay.
months ago.
ROM hacking Soten was a mistake. Now I understand why everybody...
Is like the first person to actually, well, besides the randomizer, to actually share what the fuck the
There's probably a reason they
ROM-hack is
weren't
sure.
open source. They had too much power. They were like, oh no, we can't release this upon the world.
Yeah, they thought their ideas were bad. Wait till they see what the general public could do.
That or something support me on Patreon for my unlicensed mod, please.
I mean, if you phrase it properly, it can work, but not the way some people do it.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Yeah, so this is the complete bust chat,
Huh.
and that's that. Oh,
Where did I go? Oh. Okay. They were super preoccupied whether or not they could. They didn't stop and think of if they should. I mean, that's... Yeah. That's a lot of Soten ROM hacking, to be honest, from what I've seen in the channel. It's a lot of, like... I mean, to be fair, Twitch chat, you guys kind of do it too when we talk about chaos stuff. Y'all love to put ideas out there and not actually think about the consequences of those ideas for more than like half a second. So nobody is without blame here, except for me, obviously. I only have good takes.
it's crazy the amount of people that have asked for either randomizer or chaos to skip the prologue. It's starting to piss me off.
Yeah.
That just is like a lack of understanding of what the prologue does.
I don't want to play the video game. Can I just not? But also, I want to play a video game in a way that I'm weak and every fight takes 10 minutes at the same time. What?
I don't get the people who like are like, can you just get rid of the death cutscene so I could keep my starting equipment? It doesn't make sense to make death take my shit.
It's true, yeah. But also, this game's too easy.
Yeah.
It's like both at the same time.
It's like, yeah, this game is too easy.
I was talking about it earlier today on stream where it was like, a lot of people forget that the designers of the boss fights had to beat the bosses damageless. And these aren't like elite gamers that are designing this game. They're just like, I imagine they are kind of gamers, but still. It's like, if somebody who has put like no hours into actually playing the game, outside of like testing it, is able to beat the every boss in the game without taking damage, like, yeah, the bosses are going to be easy. Like, no shit. It was like part of the design requirements.
I mean, there are many reasons why the game is the way it is.
Yeah, I mean, to consolidate our many discussions on the topic, the fun aspects of this game are not in its combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in its synergistic movement options.
And atmosphere, and exploration.
Yeah, its art style is just
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, I think many great games, like the things, that's why I was never sold on design books for video games, even though I'm very interested in the topic. The best mechanics in video games are accidents.
Damn. True. This is
In
very
every
true.
like every amazing mechanic I can think of was not intentional. So that's the same in this game.
There are some intentionally created mechanics that end up being good. It's just that those are like selling points on the back of the box, you know? For a lot of games versus like the emergent
where
mechanics.
The sauces though, like the real sauce is usually
of
not
course.
intended,
Yeah.
right?
And even the quote unquote intentionally input, like the mechanics that they put in intentionally, can end up having unintentional consequences and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like for example, that's what's so hard to create a good esport.
Oh, yeah.
The historically amazing esports weren't made to be ones.
Yeah. Someone is bringing up a good example, which is Celeste. Celeste did. Granted, Celeste had like decades of previous platformers that went through and had those accidental mechanical discoveries, and then they just kind of copied those. But still, it was
I can't
intentional.
speak on that because I haven't played it, but
It's a very, very, very good feeling platformer. But that's because
but
they're stole
is
design.
There like something is it just amazing feeling platformer, or is there something that's the sauce in the game?
Yeah, they have the main dash mechanic can be canceled, and like momentum can be preserved in a lot of interesting ways. If you see like tool assisted speedruns for the game, you can see to the like extreme extent that can go. But and humans do actually apply it a little bit too. I forget what they're called. There's like a specific word for it. The type of like momentum extensions. But yeah, but that again, that's an indie game created in the year 2019 or whatever. Hyper/Supers, yeah, something like that. It's a very generic, boring name.
Celeste, is that recent?
It's pretty recent, right? It was like 2019 or no, 2018, I think.
Yeah, 2018 sounds more.
Yeah. But still, it has like decades of previous games' work to reference, and those games already did all of the accidental discovery phase, so they can kind of just pick and choose aspects that they liked.
Oh my god. God, I really don't want to play this scene anymore.
What is it called? Cheating. Yeah, they do the cheating in that game. I should try Celeste. That's a game I should play on stream at some point. I enjoyed my first playthrough a lot. But I played it on my stinky, stupid piece of shit Switch that I never want to use ever again.
Ew.
Yeah, so I want to actually play the PC version now that I own that.
Well, you have a Switch and you've never streamed the Ultimate? That's how much
I streamed it once. Me and Bobby played the day it came out. And that was it. And I was like, man, this game is trash.
Do you have the like adapter or whatever?
Yeah. But I use that for my PC though. The same adapter that's used for the Switch is also used to connect GameCube controllers to the PC, and that's how I play Melee online.
For LAN.
Oh, I did. I bought one of those, yeah. Fucking $20 LAN adapter to have
It's so
13
weird.
frames of native delay.
Wait, what? From the adapter?
No, from the Switch online. No.
Oh yeah, I know that.
The LAN adapter doesn't change it.
I mean, also Bandai Namco, like, come on, guys, can we stop it with the bullshit?
They didn't just
They're
create.
the last one publisher. They're the last one. No.
They didn't even create. It's not even like they just put. They didn't even just put delay netcode into the game. They put 13 frames of delay baked into the game, regardless of your connection to your opponent.
Well, that's probably because it's on the Switch.
That's usually like a design principle. They want
13
it to
frames,
seem
though?
like you have
Hide
much
the-
more time to react to your opponent.
Yeah, they want to hide the net play.
They didn't do it good. They didn't hide shit, is all I will say, dude. I don't know how to describe playing something
Isn't
13
it
frames
basically
delayed.
Tekken's netcode with some adjustments?
It's 3, but instead of 3, it's 13, yes. Rollback is 13 in that game. Oh my god.
What the
it's so
chat?
bad.
What the fuck am I doing? Okay, yeah, this went so hard to shit. It's not even funny.
It's fine. This is very bad for me too. I'm having a not so great time.
I'm doing every single thing out of order.
Seen Mario Maker 2 multiplayer? Yeah, and that's sad because that's a game that I actually thought would have been amazing to do multiplayer online, but of course
What?
it's Nintendo Online.
Stop it.
It's just playing fun platformer with your friends. I don't see how that wouldn't be fun. Mario Maker is one of those games that I actually have a lot of respect for, especially the community that they have going on. Because Nintendo fucks them over just as hard as everybody else, but they persevere. And plus, they come up with cool shit.
I feel like I'm a different species from the Kaizo enjoyers in the universe.
I mean, not everything has to be Kaizo. I will agree that Kaizo as a genre of platformer has kind of gotten pretty stale. It was funny in like 2013 when people were showing off like actual Kaizo Mario for the ROM hack Super Mario World shit. And it's like, oh, that's kind of hilarious that it's like poorly designed platforming and really difficult.
I don't even call that difficulty though. Like,
I mean,
to me, that's
it's
just
technically difficult.
wasting your time. Like, it's really, I don't know. I mean, yeah, it is, I suppose, but
Yeah. But again, it is time wasting the same way that I would argue learning how to do fucking relic skip is time wasting. It's just different priorities for different people. We memorized how to wing smash. They memorized.
I'm not gonna put those in the same category.
I mean, yeah, but that's because of the experiences that you had with the two.
I haven't had any experiences with the kinds of stuff. I've only seen it, and I
would argue that that's an
decided that's
experience with it.
really
But,
stupid.
you know, whatever. We're splitting hairs at this point.
Hell, what the fuck am I doing right now? Wow.
Those-
I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna finish this seed.
I mean,
Out of Seppo.
that would be a first, obviously, for you.
Oh yeah, I forgot. SE earlier said, why don't just we remove the clock rush? I mean, DB kind of has that idea for random.
I don't want to get... Well, I guess you could call that getting rid of the clock rush, sure, but... And again, this is
I mean,
something...
there's
It's
no
an
real clock rush.
It's
per
an
se,
idea that I
but-
flirt with more than an idea that I'm like hard steadfast saying we need to change the randomizer, but just an idea that I flirt with the idea of removing the statue altogether.
The clock room statue?
Yeah, the one that blocks your way going to all rocks. But I mean, if it stays, if it doesn't really bother me. It's just an idea.
I'm interested in this.
Yeah, that wouldn't be randomizer. That would,
Exactly, it'd be something different.
It'll be a
Chaos
quality of
could do
life
it
thing.
or something. You could make a mod, a separate mod for it.
Or just make it open and close completely randomly. That's the big brain play.
That's really stupid.
It's probably hard coded though, so
Farewell for
Isn't that the
same way
point?
Moonstone and Sunstone are hard coded.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And this shit kind of whack, though. On a 2-second timer.
I mean, that's basically it always being open.
Imagine you find a seed where it's just
Maybe.
fucking closed for like 20 minutes. Oh my god.
I mean, to be fair, if it's 20 or 20 seconds or 20 minutes, you kind of still lose sometimes.
That's fair.
Doesn't matter that much. How are you doing today? I'm just kind of chilling. I'm playing rando, not really paying attention in both Cs that I've played today, but whatever. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
What the hell is SGL,
Already kind of
Trails?
resigned and I've lost the tournament, so whatever.
SGL? Am I getting D's nuts? Speed Gaming Live?
Speed
Oh
Gaming
my
Live?
god. Alright, well.
Oh no, them,
It's those people.
those people.
I need to buy
I mean,
a coach
it
first.
could be. They would never consult with the actual Symphony of the Night community about it. Because why would
Yeah, they apparently have soaking random events just with people that I've never heard of.
Yeah, they're a very close-knit community, and they don't really interact with any other community from my experience.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, Deo?
They're kind of their own thing.
Does this work? Yeah, it
I
does.
mean, we done. Wasn't it there that we did the relay?
I think so. But that was like 5 years ago at this point. Not actually 5 years, but feels like it.
Might have been 5 years. Okay, yeah. You're probably about to finish, and then I'm like not even.
I mean, you're smoking some shit, bro. About to finish. It's been 34 minutes.
I mean, I can see myself being about to finish if I didn't fuck up that much. I wasted about as much time as you can waste in the sea.
I don't know. All of that like large organization speedrunning stuff, it all blurs together for me. Because I just don't care that much.
Nothing is as bad as GSA.
I mean, yeah, of course.
What's GSA?
God,
the guys that hijacked the Twitch speedrun channel.
Yeah, it's twitch.tv/speedrunning.
The official place for speedrunning or something like that.
Mario 64 every day, baby.
Everything they do is they rebroadcast Mario 64 and Zelda shit.
Oh no.
That's all they do.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with them.
It's what used to be the speedrun channel on Twitch and what used to be the speedrun community, but some shit happened apparently, and that's what it is right now.
Is Zelda getting one game represented actually getting screwed over at GDQ though? Dea? Or are you memeing? I can't tell.
Fuck Zelda. Good.
I mean, some people want to, but that's beside the point.
Well, okay.
Okay, that is the copy pasta. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, that looked like a copy pasta. I just wasn't sure. Oh, other than Mario BTW, should have given it away. Never mind. My bad. Just putting BTW.
I mean, Zelda has been historically very well represented.
Overrepresented, might I say.
Until recently.
Yeah.
They've made up for it.
Yeah.
They're making up for all the years of overrepresentation.
Yeah. Basically, the ROM Scout years are over.
Yeah.
You could just think of it that way.
Yeah, well, that guy's not going to be here anymore, so.
Maria is being shafted for a very long time at this point.
What are you talking about? ROM Scout, Ray and Maria, all bosses back in 1997. You should blah, 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 be grateful, something or other. I don't know. Did he even, like, play Maria at that point? Or did he just do it for fun? I actually don't know.
I think every time he's played Maria, it's just been for fun and memes.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Don't believe Rom has ever, like, competitively. I mean...
Does he even own a Saturn?
I mean,
like
to be fair, at that point, kind of all the categories were like that.
That's fair, yeah.
That's true.
Competition for this game was not 100%
Any
there.
percent was pretty... If it wasn't any percent, it was a meme category back then.
True. Yeah, that's a fair way to look at it. And now every category is valid, especially low percent missed.
It's the least valid category.
Dude, watching the whole category through and then just to have the stupid fucking shift line not work at the end sucks ass.
It really sucks.
I don't understand that version of Relic Skip, like, at all.
It's basically luck.
It feels like it, right? Like
So-
the exact height you need in order to not fall through the floor, but actually get the screen transition to put you in the save room. It's...
Yeah.
I wish I knew more of the
There's
stats
no way
on it.
to set that up.
I know.
Yeah, there's really no way to set it up. It's totally luck based.
It sucks.
It does.
Yeah, because I was looking into if flickerless was somehow consistent, right? It would probably save like 5 seconds in any
Dude,
percent.
even with bat is not consistent.
Yeah, I know. I remember I was asking Mouse about it, and he was like, "Good luck, idiot." Not Mouse, sorry, Moose. Fuck. Not mouse, moose.
I've gotten, so I don't know. At this point, I've tried to do relic skip for the low percent missed relic skip. You know, I've practiced it for like at least 12 hours. At least 12. I'm guessing it's probably closer to 15 hours. And I've only gotten flickerless where you thrust sword into the room above clock room. I've only gotten that twice.
Damn. Can you save it if it flickers for low percent missed? You just mash jump, right?
Yeah, sometimes that works. Sometimes you'll still get put into
Ejected
the
out.
guardian
Yeah.
room.
That makes sense.
And the thing is, like, I've played around with that skip. It seems to, like, the mashing jump idea, I think the whole, like, what actually works is holding jump at a certain time.
Yeah.
You
It's
can't really
during the
know
flicker.
when that is. So
Yeah.
that's why you might as well just mash it.
Yeah, that's the
I think
idea
the-
behind it.
The optimal flip, like when you get one flicker,
You're already
the
holding
optimal
jump.
thing will be to hold jump because you get spit out in the perfect place, but there's no way to actually do that on purpose.
On PSX, it would be possible to time the flicker, I think, a little bit more. I've messed around with it. Especially because, like, sometimes you'll miss, you'll get some flickers doing the other relic skip just from being bad, but I don't know. It's a dumb trick, and I thank Sock Folder every day that I don't have to worry about it. God, Soden really was a meme game before reverse shift line, huh?
Remember the
You're saying it's not
setup
a
for
meme game
Richter
now?
skip floor clip? Setup, I say, quote unquote.
Yeah. Nah, it was better than Shut Up Epic.
Oh my God.
Back in my day when I actually ran the video game.
Well, it was like
Then I had
game
an
was
excuse for being
the
bad.
skips, and now it's the exact opposite.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess it used to be what the low percent categories are.
Yeah, some of the low percents kind of keep a similar vibe to them, I guess. Oh my god, okay, cool. Yeah, at least back then you would have had an excuse to not actually be good at the game. That's fair. I don't know. I feel like with the... I might be talking out my ass, and I know I am, but I feel like with the resources we have today, sub 17 should be achievable for most people within at least 6 months.
Definitely. But I mean, the thing is, most people don't want to.
Yeah, and that's fair. Not everybody
They're
has
too
to...
casual to.
Yeah. Not everybody has to take...
People don't even. People are too fucking lazy to even check out the resources that are right there on the leaderboard.
True. True. Somebody
So-
in the... What was it? Somebody in the Discord was like, oh, DB, you should... what was it? Advertise this any percent tutorial you do more. And I'm just like, what more do you want? It's everywhere it's supposed to be. I don't understand.
You're supposed to end every video saying, check out my any percent tutorial. End every stream with, check out my any percent tutorial.
That's right. That should be my sub notification.
Yeah.
It could have been better, Koopa. What am I doing?
But I mean, that's at this point, I've just kind of realized that people just have a very, very different goal
Yeah, of course.
when they start speedrunning. Some people really don't give a fuck about learning how the game works or any of that. They just want to press buttons and be fast.
Some people do want to learn this stuff, but they just really either don't bother doing the research or expect other people to do their research for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they go to Discord and just ask or ask in somebody's chat.
I mean, I think
That's better than just giving up and not
Yeah,
trying
absolutely.
in the first place.
It's
I mean,
totally it's a way people try to improve themselves. I'm not saying it is.
I think you should definitely ask, because there's the opposite, the flip side, people that
Never
actually
wanna
just
ask,
start doing
yeah.
research before actually checking out everything that's known. So it's like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we know that. We know it's slow.
Yeah, that's true. Some people just want to do it in their own way as well, which is fine. It's incredibly inefficient, which I think ends up happening to a lot of people where they'll, like,
I know that guy.
people who just are like, I'm gonna learn all the strats myself and come up with my own route, and then they like do a run and it's like decent, and then it's like all these strats are so bad.
And then they get their run into a marathon and we're like, what the hell? Who is this guy? Why is he
Was
playing
it
the game
the
like this?
ABRSR guy?
Oh my
I'm
god.
thinking of a different guy, but that is definitely one of them. He didn't get his run into a marathon.
That would have been
Hopefully not.
hilarious if he
I thought
did.
he
How-
did.
That would have been. Did he?
No, not like a
Because
no.
the
He
ABRSR guy did.
he
GDQ.
so ABRSR started because that guy submitted to GDQ. He didn't obviously get in.
Right.
So
And
the
Turbo was
meme,
like, what the fuck is this?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Which I mean, like, if people want to be outside of the community and still speedrun, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But
Yeah.
also understand that you're gonna get made fun of if you're bad. I don't know. That'd be like
It's not
me.
really the badness that makes it funny, though.
Oh yeah, it'd be like
it would be really funny if I picked up Ocarina of Time.
I was
and,
gonna say the same thing.
And
Yeah.
I was like, so this is the fastest way we know about to get to whatever his name is,
Ganon.
Gamalama Ding Dong, whoever is the bad guy. Like it would
Yeah.
just be embarrassing for me. And
Yeah, like,
it
what
would
do you
not
talk
reflect
about on
well
the
on
couch?
community.
Yeah, exactly. People who actually know what they're talking about will be like, no? And they're just going to be fucking upset the whole time. And rightfully so.
That's what people don't understand when there's like a situation,
Yeah, thanks,
like
PC.
when a task gets presented as a real run or something like that, is that it confuses everyone.
Yeah, the
That's
expectation.
the bigger
of-
deal. 'Cause
Exactly.
obviously, either if it gets submitted, it's gonna get denied, or it won't get submitted. But that's not the problem.
It's more of the expectation around it. Like if you
Yeah.
watched a marathon run and this guy says that he's the fastest at killing Gamalana Ding Dong in 2 hours and 35 minutes,
Yeah.
and then you're just like, wow, dude, Zelda is like such a slow and boring speedrun.
Exactly. Yeah. You're disservicing the community by representing the speedrun that way.
Yeah.
Like people, other people, and way more people have spent a lot more time coming up with better solutions. It's false advertising.
It reminds me of the opposite thing. I guess they're not super related, but tangentially related. But the amount of like large streamers on the platform who like dip their toes into speedrunning, I think a lot of them do it in a very respectful and tasteful manner.
Yeah, totally.
Where they're
I think
just
they
doing
are,
it for fun,
Yeah, they're doing it for fun, and they're not necessarily
taking it too seriously.
not taking it too seriously, and they're also not trying to do like the super dumb world record strategies, but they know what they are,
Yeah,
and they can say like, well, I'm not going to do it that way because that way is
too hard.
only, if it's really hard and it's not worth going for unless you're trying to get world record.
And then a bunch of people watch those streams and
kind
get a better idea of like what speedrunning actually is.
Exactly. It's that kind of informative commentary that helps out the community more than people who just don't know what the fuck they're doing
Holy shit, that almost killed me.
comparatively.
Yeah. Whenever I finish this Clock Rush video in the year 2025, then I was honestly thinking about making a video about that exact phenomena of like top 10, top 100 streamers on the platform and how they interact with the speedrunning community in general.
I mean, the one I guess I don't really follow that many super top streamers, but the one I know is like that Critical has been doing some light speed running for fun.
Who is that?
Critical.
Oh yeah, Moist Critical. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was actually the reason I thought of the idea in the first place, because the games that he chooses to speedrun are extremely glitchy, extremely like silly to watch kinds of speedruns, super broken kind, which I think helps destigmatize the honest gamers out there that are like no glitches in speedrunning, because they get to see it happen
he's also
live.
the perfect person to tell people they're stupid.
Yeah, exactly. And the games that he has ran have gotten like a huge influx of runs on the speedrun.com
Yeah.
page. The top, if you look at the
that's
top
true.
20 active runners at any given month, it's one of the games that he runs is going to be up there. Just
What was
from
it that ran? What was it? Big Cookie Mama, or whatever the fuck it is called.
that was some
someone
sort
else.
of animation YouTuber, Jaden Animations. I think?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my daughter loves her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she ran Cooking Mama.
And that got a lot of people interested in Cookie Mama speedruns, and like the speedrunning community is like, shit, we gotta leech off this content real quick. An actual YouTuber made content about speedrunning. This is not a drill.
And she was actually kind of serious about it too.
Yeah.
She actually tried.
That's always nice to see.
And that's exactly, and the thing is, that was the most natural speedrun ever. Because it was like, hey, this game actually fucking, it's stupid, it's a dumb game, but I like it, I want to play it, I want to speedrun it.
Yep. That's how a lot of people get started.
Yeah, you might as well just turn off the video and just listen to this, or just watch DV.
When
No, I don't know what I'm doing right now.
yeah, we're self-aware enough to not start a podcast, but this is basically it.
I mean, that's what... Especially season 1, that was it.
Yeah, very much so. I was forced into speedrunning. Shut up, Epic. Yeah, dude, fucking gun to your
Were you
head.
forced into retirement too?
Yeah.
Dishonorable discharge.
Oh, I was actually gaming for a second there. Damn, that feels bad. That's not even true, Milos. You don't even need a timer to be speedrunning. You just need to frame count it later.
The timer is
True.
just for you.
I was
Many
playing,
people don't realize that.
I was playing some game that a viewer recommended I play for Game Boy, and we were like, well, I mean, is there a world record for this? Is there a speed run? We couldn't, there was obviously no leaderboard because it was such like an obscure game, but they were also watching somebody's like walkthrough of the game. So in this context, that walkthrough was world record.
You know, I was watching, that actually brings up an interesting point. I was just like looking up a random game that I remembered from my childhood, and I was curious if I could remember much about the game because I only played it when I was very, very young. It's Croc 2, by the way, if you're wondering. The game apparently is pretty bad, but I remember playing it a lot as a kid.
It's
And
not as good as Croc 1, that's for sure.
yeah, Croc 1's an actual good platformer, and Croc 2 is a crock of shit. But I looked up just like a Let's Play, I guess, or a long play of it, and it's like, these long plays, in a weird way, are kind of speedruns, because they practice those, or at least do them, they might be segmented, I don't know, but like, they're not just Let's Plays where they have no fucking clue what they're doing. The point of the long play is to actually just show off all the content in the game, usually, in some, like, decent pacing.
That's why speedrunners probably make the best Let's Plays, actually.
So it just ended up being very surreal to watch it and be like, if I didn't know any better, I wouldn't be surprised if this is like further 100% category if it exists, that this Let's Play basically would end up being like top something on the leaderboard.
commented, segmented 100% speedrun.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I think Mr. Llama's guided playthroughs are so successful, because he's a speedrunner. He knows exactly what he's talking about.
I'm so dumb. Oh my
And,
god, I'm so fucking stupid. All right. Well,
And they're really fast.
I forgot how to play the video game. Yeah, basically.
I tried to make that, in fact, a couple of times, but I messed up way too bad and decided not to do it. And then season 2 came out and I no longer understood how to play the game.
Yeah, it took a long time for people to adjust. Some people never did.
I still haven't fucking adjusted. No! Oh god.
The seasons are the major release versions of the randomizer. They're about every year so far. There's probably not going to be a new season this year just because I'm out of ideas.
Damn, he admits it. He finally admits it.
I mean, there's a constriction in what the game really
Nah,
is giving
you can
so-
come up with ideas really easily. Just ask Twitch chat. They come up with the best
And you're
ideas.
right. Yeah, the Twitch chat.
Please. Randomizer is out of
There.
ideas. We need you to save randomizer. Go, go, go.
Yeah, Diagon Season 2 did have complexity at the very beginning.
Yep. Hire me, yeah. Yeah, there was the complexity added as well as the guarded
Guard.
logic, which was shortly before that.
Yeah, what was the, I'm not sure if I can remember the reason now, but complexity was required in order to randomize the progression items.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that conversation. I just remember waking up one day and being like, I don't know how to play the randomizer anymore. What happened? Everything is awful. I'm losing every seed by 20 minutes.
You rewrote the... What was it? You were rewriting completely the...
What am I doing?
What, some part of it. Because up until then, I think you were just using the old, like, logic. That Sobo was working on. And then you rewrote it for right about when season 2 was coming out.
Yeah, remove prologue
I
for
remember.
the randomizer. You guys are...
I remember. I needed to implement complexity in a solver because if I randomized the progression items, like how do I guarantee
that
that
it's the same.
first relic you get isn't like holy glasses, and then you could just go right to second castle,
Yeah. Because it wasn't... Yep.
everything you need, and then finish the game in like 20 minutes.
And now we play casual logic where that has a decent chance of happening.
I mean, not really. I'm an abomination of a seed. The way I played it is actually disgusting.
I've made a lot of mistakes along the way, and yeah. Yeah, and before somebody says to randomize the prologue, true, yeah, of course. Make Richter be able to equip the gear at the top of the secret.
Did you see that? What the fuck was it? That strategy guide? Or whatever the fuck it was. page where it says what the prologue rewards are, and it's like completely wrong?
No, but that doesn't surprise me if that's the case.
What the fuck was the website? I forgot. Yes, he posted it. We were looking at it, and it was saying stuff like that you get neutron bomb from going up the attic or something like that.
I mean,
someone wrote it without understanding what they were doing.
I mean, if it was
really funny.
early in the game's launch, I guess I wouldn't blame them because it's kind of cryptic. Without spending like a ton of time researching it. Yeah.
But I mean, considering how early that FAQ was made,
I was just gonna say, considering how early on the GameFAQs FAQ was made,
which is still like one of the best resources for this game ever.
yeah, it is one of the most accurate and complete sources of info.
Forget randomizer. Soten Deluxe is where it's at. Somebody ban that guy.
What is Soten Deluxe?
I'm assuming it's the fucking Soten project that dude's been working on for 10 years. And it hasn't released
I don't
yet.
think so.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's something similar to that. That or it's just a made up thing that they're bringing up.
I think they're making a joke.
Possibly. Could Mouse add new moves to Dracula? Yes. Can you just program a new game for us, Mouse, actually? That would be very kind of you.
I mean, that would be much easier than a lot of this shit.
I'm just gonna rewrite Symphony of the Night from scratch. That's what Ultra 240 is, obviously.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's a real thing. I just threw it out. Yeah, I just assumed that you were referencing the project that never will finish ever. God, I am not paying attention.
Yeah, the guy's got I forget the name of the project. Is it like Soten rewritten or?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Esco.
Yeah. That's Esco?
Yeah.
Oof. Oh my god, I used to have respect for that guy.
I didn't.
Esco has a project, and then there's one other project that I've seen that I don't remember. That's basically the same exact thing, where they're just trying to rewrite the game from scratch.
Really? I only know of one such thing.
I'm pretty sure there's another one that's similar. That also is never coming out. You think I'm it's possible I'm capping. I might have just conflated the two as the same thing, but watched two separate videos from the same dude and just assumed they were two separate things.
Because it's kind of changed so much over the years, that same project.
Yeah, it could have been. The fan game I'm actually sad about that never got a full release was the really shitty boss fight, boss rush game. The quote-unquote Castlevania fighting game. It was like really stupid fun.
I don't even know what they're talking about.
There's a fan game that somebody made that was designed to be like a fighting game.
But it's terrible.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Is it? Is it really?
Sometimes bad games can be fun, Talik, and if it takes me...
Yeah, dude,
it's gonna take me forever to... and now you understand why I play bad PlayStation games.
I mean, let's not go that far.
I'll get you one day. You'll be playing Evil Zone with the rest of us.
I do play bad PlayStation games, but you're just too much.
Yeah, I mean, we are playing one right now. That's fair. This game's so bad. It's not even in 3D, bro. Didn't they understand that 3D is the future?
It's all 3D. That's part of the problem why it's so terrible to fucking do anything in this game, mod-wise.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck are we not finished yet?
Tell me about it. There we go, time.
Okay, there we go.
Surprised that wasn't a 1 cycle.
I think I was wasting too much time with using the other sword.
Sword? Did you not get the duplicator?
Oh, I forgot to equip it.
You have been doomed.
I didn't even think about
ever since
equipping
you
it.
Lost the ability to love.
My brain was so
Oh,
dumb this seed. I bought 20 mana prisms and then finished all of the second castle without using a single mana prism.
Nice.
I forgot I bought them.